What's up? It's your girl Amelia's More. That's right, StrongIslandHipHop.com. And we have a special report. On October 18th at Caesars Atlantic City Boardwalk Hall is a face-off between the Ghost and the Executioner. With their stats almost identical and their records comparable, this fight and/or card becomes and will display the fundamental rule of boxing, which is heart. Can the Ghost knock out the Executioner as he so claims, or will experience outrule exposure? You'll find out if you check out HBO October 18th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's your girl Amelia's More, checking out. Watch this clip. They had a lot to say. We out till next time. Peace.
About 90% of people here that wrote about me at least 10 plus years. And I believe everyone here at one time mentioned he do the throwback stuff, the Philly throwback fighter. He watches a lot of fights, he rolls with his shoulders, he doesn't get hit, he stays in the pocket. He knows all the tricks. Most of y'all have wrote all about that for the last decade. This fight takes that to a new level, and it clarifies, even 4 or 5 years ago, about what throwbacks means and why I consider myself then, 5 years ago, or 5 years earlier, to now, is that the throwback fighters, and I can name them by hand, who fought well in their 30s and early in their 40s. Just take George Foreman, he won a title at 48, if I'm not wrong. But take the Walcotts, take the Ezra Charles, take the Sugar Ray Robinson, take, and I'm talking guys who didn't embarrass themselves at that level. Archie Moore, these guys were fighting 15 rounds, and they fought most 3 to 4 times a month, am I right? Boy, our things are different now. We got 12 rounds, and for those, and only the elite few have took a page, I'm one, out of that throwback era. With less rounds we have to do. The technology, if you're on a straight line of an athlete, not doing any tricks. We have all the stuff that they didn't have back then. But these guys was doing all the opposite of what's healthy, and they was lasting and fighting longer. So now that I got all these things, these perks that we had in the last 30, 40 years, am I really old by a number?
I'd like to thank everybody for gathering here today and inviting us down here to this press conference. This is an important part of the process. I'd like to send my respects out to Pavlick and his team. And I await the opportunity Saturday for us to match skills against each other. Pavlick is an outstanding athlete, and I feel as though my athlete matches up well against him. If Pavlick stays in form, if he is still that aggressive kind of athlete who comes with that power and looks for the knockout, that would be the form we've seen in the past. If he stays form, he matches up well with my athlete. But there's a chance that you may see Pavlick make some changes in this fight. And I want everybody to be prepared for that, because I'm prepared for that.
The last time I looked, Kelly does have 2 hands. We do have more than the right hand, but as they're saying, we're not going to give away our game plan either. I mean, we worked on a lot of different things. We are extremely prepared for Bernard Hopkins. We know what he's about. He's a legend, and that's why we took this fight. We'll put our mark on boxing by fighting legends like this. So we're extremely prepared, and all it is Kelly and Bernard Saturday night. Look forward to seeing you guys after the fight and the victory party. Thank you.
I'm looking for an exciting fight, man. I heard a lot of threats, through the media, what's been said, and maybe Kelly, when he gets up here, he can repeat the things that at least the media is saying, but maybe he'll say it. And still, it's good to hear that he wants to do something that no one else has came close in 20 plus years of doing it. Now, anybody can be, I believe, knocked out. So I'm not saying that no one can be knocked out, but he believes he can do it. The last person that said he was going to knock me out, he sacrificed $250,000. This Saturday, you're going to see something very special that you've seen before, but I'm going to bring that back
on a comment that Hopkins made about somebody in the media saying about the knockout. I haven't in one fight ever predicted a KO. I don't train 8 hard weeks with a brutal workout regimen and put my body through what I do just to knock somebody out. And I go in there to win 12 rounds. And if the knockout comes, that's great. But I'm definitely ready. I mean, this is my chance now. You know, Bernard is a legend. He's had a great career. He's going to go down in the books as the greatest middleweight. I have a goal, same thing, and that's why I train the way I do, is to be, I want my legacy to be great also. And I'm not done yet, and by going in there and beating Hopkins is an imprint right there. I'm ready to go. It's going to be an exciting show. I think everybody's coming to fight, and I thank everybody for attending, so take care.